Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Nelly BDSM and my name is Nelly. Thank you for tuning in. Today's video is the types of relationship in BDSM. So please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. Leave me a like if you like the video and a comment down below if you have anything to add. I also have Patreon, guys. Please do not forget to subscribe to that as well, where I'm just sharing my own personal life and the things that I do on a daily basis. So yeah, see you on that side. Okay, so let's start with the types of relationship that you can find in BDSM. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it out there. The types of relationships that I have are more of a dominant and sub types of relationships. So yeah, I also have like training relationships in here as well. So if you're interested in that, just carry on watching the video. It's going to be somewhere in the middle of the video. So let's start with the most the one that I'm familiar with, which is a dom and sub lovers. So these ones, they have no whips and chains. This is basically the one that most people, when they start BDSM, they start with. So there are no whips and chains, but one partner is in charge. So you can also find this type of relationship in like vanilla relationships. I say vanilla relationships where just one person has more control than the other person in the relationship, and the other one has relinquished the control and they totally don't have a problem with it, and they're just dom and sub lovers. So they don't practice a lot of what is considered to be BDSM. Okay, so let's move to another one, is the master and the slave. Okay, the sub cares for the dom. So the sub is the caregiver in this whole relationship. They care for the dom, and sex may or may not be involved. So you can have a master and slave BDSM relationship where sex is not involved at all. They just practice BDSM without involving like sex. And sex can also be involved, and sometimes even their sex can be vanilla as hell. But yeah, it varies. It just depends on the individuals in the relationship, whether they want to involve sex or not. And then we have bondage, dom, or sub style. So bondage can be dom or sub style. So again, as I mentioned, that most of this video, it has the sub and dom undertone to it. So this one, the dom and sub who likes to tie each other up. So they just like to tie each other up, and the one who gets tied up is called the rope bunny. And they trust each other. So the important part of this relationship is like trust, because for somebody to tie you up, you need to be able to trust them, that they're not going to do anything that you don't want them to do, and they're just going to make sure that you're safe and you're well taken care of, and there's no danger that can come to you throughout the whole process. So they just like to tie up, and some take pictures while they're tied up, some there's sex involved. It just varies. It just depends on the individuals involved again with this one. So now we're going to move to training relationships in the dom and sub, in BDSM relationships. Okay, so the training relationship, the dom treats the sub as a student, and the sub follows the training regime given by a dom. So a dom would just maybe set rules that a sub needs to follow, and the sub just follows those rules that the trainer have. Again, with this one, sex may be included and sex may not be included. It depends on the individuals participating in this relationship. We also have the key holder. So the key holder is like a chastity play, and the dom tells the sub when they can touch themselves or when they can have an orgasm. And like this one involves a lot of like toys where the sexual organ is like covered, and they can be told when they can have sex or when they cannot have sex. They just have the control, like the dom has the control of when the sub can like enjoy themselves sexually. And then we have the caregiver and the little one. So the dom acts as an older caregiver, acts in an old caregiver role, and the sub acts the younger role. This can be 24/7. It can be 24/7, or it can be like part-time, or whenever it can be included in the scene. Also with this one, sex may or may not be involved. It depends on the individuals. And then we have the 24/7 dom and sub relationship, and we also have one which I don't know why people treat this one as a unicorn. We also have female-led relationships where a dom is a female and a sub is a male. I don't know why people are so surprised about this one. Like, I don't understand. I don't legit understand why some people are still surprised about this one. Okay guys, that is all I am going to talk about. Those are the relationship I know about, and I wanted to share with you guys the options that are there if you're looking for a dom and sub relationship. If you did enjoy this video, please do not forget to leave me a like. Also, if there's anything else that you want to add, do leave it in a comment section down below. When I do another video where I'm answering questions, I'm going to be able to talk about your comments. So if you want me to read your comment on the video, please do leave them down below. Also, if you have a request on a video that you want me to make, please don't go on my Patreon there and make your request there. I'm only going to be taking requests on Patreon. Yeah, what else do I need to tell you guys? Oh, I also have other videos. Please do check them out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It would be really appreciated, because I want to carry on making this content, and I want to make it constantly, unlike how I have been making it where I'm like coming back and disappearing. So if you do subscribe, I'm going to carry on making this type of content. So see you in my next video.